In a relatively rare occurrence, Apple missed analyst expectations when it reported its third quarter results on Tuesday. Tech reporter James Rogers breaks down the results.
So obviously it wasn't the greatest quarter from Apple. We saw a miss on both the top and the bottom lines, and we saw weak guidance. What we're seeing is that Apple's dealing with a lot of the issues that other companies are at the moment. It identified a lot of macro headwinds during its results, but the big thing that everyone is talking about today is that it seems that a lot of Apple customers are delaying their purchases ahead of new product introductions later this year. But there were some positive in the results as well. Like Apple's iPad numbers increased 84% year over year, and the company said it's doing great work in the US education sector with the iPad.
Some believe sales were down as Apple fans wait for the iPhone 5, expected to debut this fall.
The iPhone was one of the big talking points on the call yesterday. Clearly there's a delay, there's a lull in customers buying the device ahead of a launch of the iPhone 5, which we're expecting in maybe September or October. Apple sold 26 million iPhones during the quarter. That's down from 35 million in the prior quarter and 37 million in the quarter before that. So, obviously there is a delay there. People are waiting to see what's going to happen. It was very interesting on the call. Tim Cook, the Apple CEO, put quite a positive spin on this delay. Obviously he didn't get into Apple's roadmap, but he said that he's super happy about all the speculation and rumour surrounding the company's new product launches. So it's going to be very interesting what this means for Apple moving forward. I think that a delay is inevitable. We're expecting great things from the iPhone 5, so obviously a lot of consumers are just waiting to see what happens.
If the iPhone 5 comes out later than expected, should we expect another weak quarter from Apple?
I think that this current quarter that we're in now is actually going to be relatively weak from Apple as well, because even if we do get the iPhone 5 in September or October time, it's not going to be significantly material to the quarter. What I do think though for investors is that if we're seeing a bit of a dip in the company's share price at the moment, I think that it represents a buying opportunity. And even if Apple does put in another miss in October later this year, then I think that could be a positive as well. We saw the same thing happen last year, and then a lot of investors were able to make a lot of money as Apple's shares gained during the course of 2012.